Virgo, welcome to your reading. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good will. Hope you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Virgo, thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, donations to my channel. They truly mean the world to me. If you would like a private reading, more information about that will be in my About tab on my page. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description below. We're just going to be doing a general reading for you today and just see what your spirit guides have for you. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? We have growth and influence on the split. Wow. I feel like you could be your actions, your growth, your choice to basically evolve and focus on yourself is influencing someone else to kind of do the same in some way, shape, or forms. Could be you taking on more of a leadership role, or just someone's inspired by your decision to grow and heal. You know, they're seeing you flourish in some way, and it's kind of making them get their act together and kind of, because these crows are all smoking cigarettes. So I feel like your growth is kind of like inspiring somebody to, you know, grow as well. Or you could just be evolving from or shifting from an old identity or old self into this newer version of you, kind of leaving old habits behind, old people behind, places and things that no longer serve you. Yeah. Or you could have been influenced by somebody to kind of make some changes. What do you have for Virgo spirit? Too many. I'll take them though. Fuck it. Distraction is out first. Community in reverse. Play. Memory. Scavenge. Bottom of the deck, we have Wrath. Observation, sacred space. So I feel like Virgo, you're dealing with somebody, or you were a part of a community, a group of people, or you were in a dynamic that was very like, it was becoming a bit unhealthy for you, or it was just becoming a distraction. It was distracting you from your responsibilities. This could have been somebody that was they were a bit more immature than you. You know, it's like you could have had goals, plans, visions, and it's like they always wanted to do things that were not in alignment with your path. And I feel like this is somebody that you've left behind, with memory being here. And they could be searching for you in some way, or like trying to get back into your life maybe. I just feel like this is somebody, you have a lot of good memories with them, but it's like things had to end because they were becoming a distraction for you. They weren't really taking themselves seriously or the relationship seriously. Potentially could have been, you know, involving others in the relationship that did not need to be involved. I feel like there are moments where you do think of this person, but I feel like you're looking ahead. You're looking for something else. You're looking for something more, for a deeper meaning to your life, the path you're on. You know, you're focused on evolving, growing. You know, I feel like you've dealt with their energy so much so to a point where it created a lot of chaos in your life, you know, by allowing them to be a distraction. And so I feel like you have removed yourself, and you're looking for better. You're looking for something that's going to serve you more, or be more in alignment with your soul, this current version of you. But there was a certain situation that happened between you in this past that it's like it was the tipping point, or it was the last straw. You know, things just became too messy. It was too clear to you that it was time for you to take your energy elsewhere. But I do see this person thinking about you a lot, or you thinking about them a lot, and the memories that you guys have. What do you have for Virgo? The Fool. Yeah, like I said, you're ready for new. New beginning is here for you. I feel like that was a choice that you made. 3 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this could have happened a long time ago, actually. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there was some type of ending, you know, that you have healed from, or maybe you're still healing from it, but there was just you could not create the prosperity or get to the place that you were trying to get to with this person. Their mentality or the way that they carried themselves through life, it was just like, this was not a very, or maybe just your energies together, it was not a winning recipe, you know? Things were just too stagnant, you know? This was heartbreaking for you to have to let go of or move on from, but you knew it was in your best interest. This person, like I said, could be thinking about you or like trying to get back into your life in some way with the Page of Swords. It's like they're very curious about your energy in some way, or they just can't stop thinking about you or keeping up with you to some regard. What else do you have for Virgo? The 8 of Cups. Walking away. Knowing that there's better out there for you. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this person, Virgo, I think you're on the path of following your passions, your dreams, your own fulfillment. I feel like for a long time you were making sacrifices or compromises for this person when they were not really worthy of your sacrifices or compromises. You know, they were not taking you or the connection seriously. And I feel like once you really came to terms with that, you had to walk away for you, you know? It wasn't really about anything other than that. It was just self-love, self-respect. Like you couldn't continue to allow them or their lack of action or their mistreatment to like cause interference or delays in your life and the future that you want for yourself. So you had to take a new beginning. You had to embrace the new beginning and you had to walk away. I feel like this Ace of Wands and 8 of Cups is you trying to leave these memories behind. It's like you're searching for new experiences so that you can fully like enter this next chapter. These memories could be on your mind a lot as well, and that could be, it could make it a little difficult for you to embrace the new at times, just because things were so, I feel like things were so up and down with this person a lot. You know, it's like when things were good, they were really good, but when things were bad, it was like, just made no sense to you. And so yeah, I see you taking this new beginning with the Fool and the Ace of Wands, but I just see you having a difficult time getting certain things started, or it's like your intention is there and it's just, there's something around your energy that's like maybe tugging on your energy or just making you overly aware of the past than you should be, or than you would want to be, you know? So maybe this person's still in your life or trying to be in some way, and that could be kind of like creating some type of delays in your energy or something. But nonetheless, I see you moving on and embracing the new and moving forward. I just see there's like hiccups along the road or along the journey. Clarify the Fool. The 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you have your head in the right space. King of Swords. Like you're removing the energies that need to be removed. You're focused on success, fulfilling your dreams, your wishes, your goals. You're inviting new opportunities, embracing new opportunities into your life. 7 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the King of Swords. You're not settling for less because that's what you got fed up with. You know, that's why you walked away from the past, because you were having to settle or compromise or make sacrifices that were not really going to be made for you, or that they were willing to make for you. And so now I just see you focused on how to bring in your manifestations and create the most abundance for yourself moving forward, following your dreams, your goals, and doing it in a very successful way. Clarify the 8 of Cups. The King of Cups. I feel like you're having to kind of like master your emotions here in the art of walking away. 10 of Wands and the Fool, 10 of Wands reversed, the Fool and the 3 of Swords. It's like, you know that the only way you can truly walk this path with a clear conscience, or like in a way that doesn't slow your progress is if you truly process this heartbreak and let go of it, right? Like, this new beginning can only be, it can only reach its maximum amount of potential in regards to success if you truly let go of the heartbreak or the pain or the, the dissatisfaction that you have with the past. So I feel like you're just in this process of really releasing, and that's allowing you to kind of master your emotions in a way that not a lot of people really are able to, when it comes to walking away and leaving something behind. But I do see you pausing, that, and if you're going to walk this path of following your dreams or like inviting something that can be prosperous, new into your life, that you need to pause and truly release before moving forward again. So that when you do move forward, it's in a way where there's no like blockages in your heart space, or no, your vision is not clouded, Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse for Virgo. What is this Ace of Wands about? The Hangman in reverse. See, I feel like you're shifting this narrative. The Lovers in reverse. I don't make it up. I really don't. I feel like you're shifting this narrative of what the past was, I feel like instead of blaming the past for all of the wrong, or even blaming yourself, I feel like you're kind of changing it in your mind as like, this did not work because it didn't work at the time. We were not ready for each other's energy. I feel like instead of, even if they like cheated on you and did the worst to you, I feel like you're viewing it more so in a point where it's like, well, it was just a part of my journey. I had to learn those lessons so I could become this newer, evolved, successful version of me. It's like you're not being a victim, or you're not taking on the role of this victim mindset, And I feel like you're really just, you're seeing the past in a way that allows you to release it. You don't want to move forward carrying bitterness in your heart or your being. And so you're trying your best to kind of change how you are seeing the situation or your perspective on what happened, so that you can have the most successful outcome moving forward on this new beginning, in regards to what it is you're desiring, whether it's new love or a creative outlet or starting a business, because the wand speaks to something that you're just passionate about, that you're trying to make happen for yourself. So I do see you, honestly, like internally just making a lot of changes so that you can continue to progress forward in the ways that you're desiring to, instead of letting this situation from the past make you bitter or hold you back in any way, shape, or form. What do you have for Virgo Spirit? One card. I got two, the Mystical Shaman and the Earth Keeper in the reverse. What do I have for the blue? Oh. All right. This is the symbol of the myth maker and storyteller, who is neither made nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. Like I said, you're viewing your story, what happened to you, the things that played out. You're changing the narrative, you're changing the perspective, because you know that in order to be successful in the way that you're desiring on this new path, you have to basically become an alchemist and like transmute whatever that pain was caused to you, or whatever heaviness you're carrying that's making these memories of the past pop up. You have to transmute that into something more powerful, something more useful for you moving forward. And that means becoming an observer of your story instead of like a victim, That card was on point for what the heck this reading was. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You're called to create and dream your life and act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. Six of Wands, the Fool. This new beginning, this blank slate is going to be everything that you allow it to be, but don't try to control the narrative. Allow things to happen as they will. Just do your best in releasing that old story that you were telling yourself, you know? You have Magic on the bottom, card 33. Lot of energy is shifting in your favor right now, Virgo, I feel. All right, the Earth Keeper. Just as you're involved in co-creating your world, you are also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold the sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. As you care for your body, you show care for Mother Earth. So begin with the stewardship of your health. What are you putting in your mouth? Are you feeding on foods and thoughts that are not good for you? Start doing what you know will be good for you today. And that's in regards to everything in life. Everything physical, mental, spiritual. Treat yourself well. Focus on your prosperity. Focus on your ability to manifest and create the life of your dreams, and then just walk that path and do it to the best of your ability. Show up every day, 110% as you, nobody else. You don't got to be anybody but yourself. It's not that complicated. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be, Virgo. I love you guys.